Today, I want to talk about Year Plus One on Topher's Take. You ever read your Bible and have a word or a few words just jump out at you? This happened to me recently, and I want to kind of share that with you. You see, it was David and Jonathan. It was Lot went with Abraham. You hear about Paul and Barnabas. You hear about how Jesus sent the disciples off 2 by 2. You hear all this, about how people go out and do life with other people. All throughout the Bible. Even in Ecclesiastes, it says, two are better than one. So that's kind of what I want to talk about a little bit today is, who's your plus one? Or plus two, Who are those people that you can just go out and do life with? Who are those people that you can count on? That you can rely on to be there, to have your back? Who you can walk with, through life? Who are those people who you can take your joys to, who you can take your concerns to, who can see you at your best day and see you at your worst day and love you, it's all the same. Do you have those kind of people in your life? You see, I think we all need them. Because I think we are wired for community. An argument could be made that, God is the Father, Son, and Spirit. Therefore, God is 3 in 1 and a community, of 3 in 1. And if we are made in God's image, we should also be made for community with one another. Now, I know that takes different shapes and different forms and looks different for different people. I get that. But have you just ever took a second to pause and say, who is in my community? Who is my plus one? Who are the people I can go to? And I hope that, God is, part of that, a part of your community. Now, if you notice, my little intro, I stayed away from, Mary and Joseph or Ruth and Boaz. I stayed away from couples. Now, take this with a grain of salt because I am single. But as a single person, I think sometimes we may need people that we're not married to go out and talk to and vent with, or just go out and have a good time with, I'm not saying marriage is not important at all. Please don't misunderstand me. I think marriage can be very valuable. I think it can be, part of your community. But I think you might need somebody else, other outside of that community, other than your spouse, to fellowship with once in a while. Again, I'm not married, so I don't know how true that is, but that's just my thoughts. But yeah, I just wanted to ask, who are you walking through life with? Who's in your community? Who's your plus one? Thank you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and all that. Goodbye, and God bless.